So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial to alter this super cute little truffle tray from Dollar Tree. This is 1000% inspired by Jess over on Instagram. Her Instagram name is Bits and Pieces 91. Make sure to go check her out. Share the love. I love to give credit where credit is due, and my mind don't work like this, and how to create this and alter this and make this look beautiful. So let's just jump right into it, shall we? So it's good to have these type of measuring thing. I have these because I used to make cakes. I still do from time to time. So it's good to measure it like this. I am not the best at measurements and all of that. That's why I have this ruler right here, and it tells you like all the things that you need to know. So let's just jump right into it. I prepped some of the things so we don't have to be here forever. You're going to need a strip that measures 12 inches long by 2.5 inches in width, and it's gonna go like that, right? Okay, and then you're gonna need more pieces, right? So you're gonna need another piece, 6 inches by 5/8, 2.5 inches in width as well. So it's kind of like a hair under like a hairline under 5/8, but when you guys do it, you're going to need some of circles, okay, and to put on the top. I'm cutting out 2. You can use, you know, like regular plain cardstock paper. You don't need to use pattern paper, but I'm going to use up this collection. So top and bottom, you could just do one if you like, but I wanted to make it more sturdy, so I'm going to use 2. And all I did to do that was take my cardstock, put it down, and went like this. Took a pencil and then cut it. And yeah, it's not perfect because I don't know how to cut very well, but we'll work with it. To need these pieces here. It's going to measure, never mind everything, I just kind of prepped everything prior. 12 inches by, and cutting this border is just optional. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. I just did it because I have this Martha Stewart punch, or yep, and this is my Mom Dukes, and I wanted to have like a cute little scallop thingamajig. And then this here, I'll share with you how to do that, but you're also going to need another piece that measures 6 3/4 and 1.5 inches. And I scored at 3 1/8 inches here, as you can see, just so I know where to cut up to. That's all. But this, we're going to put this aside for now. We're not going to use this yet. We're going to do this right quick. And I use double-sided adhesive, which is this one here. You can get them anywhere. I really wish Dollar Tree came through with them, because they did before and then they stopped carrying them. But these are really good. I am not using any hot glue or liquid glue to adhere this on. So I might fast forward this part just so you don't see me taking this out. Fast forward, Crystal. You have your sticky backs off. You're just going to line it up, okay? So what I like to do, there is a little line right there where the plastic meets. Never mind my table, you guys. And I'm going to see where I want. This is good. And then I'm going to do this. And before I press down, I'm just going to make sure that's how I want it. Because then if you need to, you could just lift it up some. Okay. I think that's good. Then we're going to take this one. And let's see here. My birds are doing the most. Would have been nice if I cut it in a way that it matches up, but that will never happen because that's a 12-inch, so it doesn't continue. But we can just make the best out of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line it up here real quick. Like this. Now my measurements are off. And I see a little pencil mark right there. But that's fine, right? Let's see here. Oops, that's really stuck on there. So we're just gonna do that. And then all the way around. I'm just gonna, because I don't want it to be so far up. You know what I mean? Excuse me, you guys. I don't know how to do tutorials. So we're gonna work with it here. We're gonna not do that because I don't like the way that looks. Okay, that's good for now. So you have it all covered up. Now, if you want to make it into a shaker, obviously do that beforehand. But I decided to put sequins all down on the bottom. This is cool. I like that it's a double-sided paper. You do see a little slit there, but that's okay. All right, did my border punch there, and I cut the slits, okay? And I'm going to do that again here. Now, I did score it just because where I know to go up to. So this part I'm just going to show you real quick. At first, I didn't know how to do this. And I don't know if this is right, but I'm going to do it real quick with you guys. So you're just going to cut off. No, you're not. I messed up. So I messed up there, but you're going to cut off little slits. And you're going to go up to that score mark right there. As you can see, let's move this aside. See that little triangle? You're going to be cutting that off. So, and I'm going to fast forward here. And while you guys watch me. Oh my God. Was a little bit on the savage mode right there, but that's okay. No one's gonna see that. We're gonna cover that up later. All right, so now you have that. You don't have to punch this side out, but I'm going to give it a nice decorative edge. And what I like to do, because at the beginning of using these I have no idea, so what I do is I just line it up down here. Sorry for my birds. Wanted to do this in real time. And now that I got that done, I'm going to line it up. Okay, and line it up like that. Make sure this is hitting up here. And punch and pray for the best. Yes. And then line it up again. I can't see. Sorry, guys. There we go. And last tiny bit right here. Alrighty. There you have it. Then we have our little border. Now we're going to use some wet glue. Going to be my top. This is going to be my bottom. This is optional. You do not have to use two papers, but if you want to like put a lot of stuff on here, you might want to. I could add one more sheet, but I don't feel like cutting. So what we're going to do is, before we glue that on, we're going to piece on, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add glue here, but I'm going to sit because I got to sit. I don't craft standing up. My mom crafts standing up. Okay, can you see? And the camera's a little up high, so use liquid adhesive just so it can give me time to move it around if I need to. And what we're gonna do is I don't know, this is weird. I don't do tutorials. I'm going to line it up as best as I can. There's a hair there. Hair. As you can see, like this. Okay, can you see that? And then we're gonna, this might take a little while just because you have to hold it in place because you're using liquid adhesive, but if you want to use hot glue, go ahead. Look, I made a mess with the glue. That's okay. But it gives us time to move it around if we need to. I feel like for me, hot glue takes, it dries too quick. I'm gonna fast forward through this part, but I will show you how to do it. Okay, come along. Okay, so you have all your, as you can see there, everything's pretty on okay there, right? Let's just measure right quick. Okay, because you don't want to do what I did on my first one. I made it too tight. Then I had to cut and deconstruct. So make sure you have your cake handy. And if there's an easier way to do this, please let me know. I'm pretty sure hot glue would be better. But I'm afraid to use hot glue. So now let's do this. Let's hope this is big enough. Oh my gosh. Like I'm gonna be a little short, but that's okay. We can fix that. As you can see, I have a little gap there. That's fine. Let's see what's going on here. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't fit. Hold on. Oh my gosh, don't rip. Okay, it's gonna rip some. I have to just, you know, fix the boo-boo. Just make sure when you cut your second piece that I suggest you cut it at the length to be 7 and the width still be 1.5 inch. The problem is, right, and you're going to score at 3/8 of an inch. But anyway, I cut a little piece here. You want to give some slack because you don't, and I say you keep measuring here. This is what happened to my last cake. And I mean, once you embellish it, you're not going to see it. You're not going to see the boo-boos that you make. You can always easily cover it up. So what I'm going to do is I just cut a little piece here. I even like went like this to curve it some. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see, just so I can give myself some room, you know what I mean? And I think this border is shorter than my other border. Yeah, I think it is. So it's up to you. You guys don't need to do this whole trim thing. I did it, but I don't know if the girls did it. I gotta see. So I'm just gonna figure this out. Let me sit down and figure out how to do this. I'm just gonna trim off some. And then I'm just gonna what I'm gonna do is all right. So you guys can be a little bit more creative than I could. Maybe there's an easier way to do this, but this is the way I did it. And you always sometimes you make mistakes in crafting, and that is fine. But let's see here. Okay, so it is a nice snug. Like, that's fine, right? It's okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna leave it on there, just so it can take shape. And maybe, you know what I should have did, and I think I did it to my last one. Before you glue down your strip onto the top, try to break the fibers by like doing this motion. And you want to break the fibers of the paper so it can, I think I did that to that one, but I didn't. I did that one a month ago, you guys. So yeah, I mean, it works out. And if you want this edge to be longer, just make it longer. Adjust the measurements to your liking, okay, and what's comfortable to you. But right now, what we're gonna do real quick before we go, I am quickly going to add this topper here, and it's gonna fit right in there easily. Dollar Tree double siding, what do you call this, guys? I can't even think. Get out. All right, I'm just gonna put a little bit of tape in here with also some glue, and that's it. And I think I'll do a second part, just if you guys want to see how I decorated it. Or maybe, let's see how this goes, how the editing goes, and how long is this, because I don't want it to be too long. And I have to get ready to pick up my kids from school. And it's going to get loud in here. What I could do is do it in real time and just do a quick voiceover. Just so, you know what I mean? You don't hear all the ruckus. Okay, and then we're going to do that. I'm going to make sure that's lined up right. And that's it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see me decorate it, just stay tuned. Or I don't know if I'm going to have it in the same video. We shall see what happens. Happy crafting. And yeah, so let me know if you guys do it. Tag Bits and Pieces on Instagram. Tag me on Instagram. Guys, later. Bye.